What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You know, AB, athletic bastard. Now, I've already been on record stating that out of the signed, sealed, and delivered fights, Broner versus Porter is one of them that intrigues me the most. There's other good fights that have a possibility of coming into fruition. Cotto Canelo, Triple G versus Carl Froch, and I'd be really excited for those potential matchups. However, it's not signed, sealed, and delivered. Those are just potentials. So out of the signed fights, this is one that I'm just really looking forward to because in my head, I haven't done my prediction video. I'm going to do that. And also a ego first look for you guys to take a deeper look into this particular matchup. But I haven't decided where I want to go with this fight. For my prediction, I really don't know who I'm going to pick. And that's always the mark of a good fight, always a good sign when you're really on the fence about who you should pick. And I was the same way with a lot of fights, Darrell DeGale, Canelo, Laura. There's a lot of good fights like that. And it's just because they're good stylistic matchups, so you can make a strong case for either. Now, Broner did post this picture, and here's what he said. They say I'm out of shape. I said, hashtag bitch where, hashtag about billions. As you can see, he looks in good shape, man. It looks like you can see the six-pack coming through. And this is precisely what I like to see. From Broner, he's been a loose cannon of sorts. And what I mean by that is sometimes he's partying. I remember it still sticks out, and I have a good memory, but this really sticks out. Mayweather was, I believe, fighting Canelo, and he was on All Access. It wasn't even Broner's All Access. It was like Mayweather-Canelo. And he was backstage with Mayweather, and this dude came out with a vest, a Star Search little bedazzled vest on, and he had no shirt underneath. He was on tour at the time with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne, T.I., and all these people, all these rappers doing his rap thing. And he looked huge. Keep in mind, Floyd is not a huge welterweight, but he's a guy who's been fighting at welterweight, who stays in shape pretty much year round. And he looked huge next to Floyd Mayweather. It looked like he was pregnant. He had that like Gucci, that little Gucci man pregnant belly, that little ET type body. And I was just like, man, this dude is tripping. And if you can tell, I'm not even trying to clown, but if you look at his dad is like real short and stout and stocky and look like let Bruce hit it. You know what I'm saying? He looks just real big. So it looks like that might be in his genetics if he doesn't train right, if he's drinking, if he's not partying. And I know some stuff off record about Broner, and he lives the fast lane. You know what I'm saying? He lives the party life at times in his career. He has. We'll put it that way. And I mean, you guys, this is nothing new to you guys. He has a video on World Star right now if you search, and he was talking about how he got crabs from some chick. You know what I mean? The STD. Like, what? Just crazy stuff. But fast forward to the future, he's in good shape. I told you, I made a video about Broner moving his training camp to Las Vegas. I think that's good for him. That's a good atmosphere to be around big bro, be around all the talent, you know what I mean, the TMT people. Not saying they're the most talented, but there's a lot of fighters that train out in Vegas. So I think it's a good look. It's away from home, away from the immediate distractions and the people you grew up with, those types of things. And I like the fact that he's in shape. So I really have no complaints with this particular fight. Shout out to Al Heyman for making this particular fight. If I had to nitpick, it would be the catch weight. As I told you time and time again, I'm not a big fan of catch weights. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to shit on it too much because on paper, stylistically, it's still a good fight. Sean Porter possesses a lot of things that have given Broner a ton of problems in the past. Not even just Maidana. Some people are just going to immediately refer to that fight. But Maidana has some different things that separate him from Sean Porter, I believe. I'm not sure who hits harder. I would probably say Maidana, to be honest. And his jab is a lot better. But even guys like Paulie Malignaggi, who's minimal with power at best, and Paulie Malignaggi he was stealing a lot of those early rounds based on his work rate. He was just out hustling Broner. And that's something that's plagued Broner. When he's boxing, when he lets his hands go, he looks like his nickname, The Problem. But sometimes he's too composed. Like unless you're on some Floyd, I always said this. Broner to me is trying to fight like the current Floyd. Broner, being younger than the current Floyd, should be trying to fight like the old Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd, when Floyd was in the lighter divisions. Now, I'm not saying he's him or he can ever be him, but that's how he should be fighting. The new Floyd has evolved. His hands are brittle. He's been through whatever fights, and you know what I mean, his body's up there. He's almost 40, whatever. So he's more economical with his punches than when he was fighting guys like Arturo Gatti, Diego Corrales, and guys like that. But that's the version that if Broner wanted to model himself after Floyd Mayweather, it should be the old Floyd, the pretty boy Floyd, because he needs to let his hands go. Like I said, there's no reason that you're bigger than Paulie Malignaggi and you're letting him steal all those early rounds when you don't respect his power. And again, it wasn't until midway where he started opening up, he started having more success. It's just like, to me, I feel Broner wants to look cute in the ring and pose and posture and stuff. And some of these dudes is killers. They're coming to win. The Maidanas and Sean Porter, they don't care about that smiling for the camera and dancing and all that extra shit that Broner does sometimes. So that being said, he needs to let his hands go. Especially, I think what his key is, it should be try to go to the body a bit to slow down Porter's aggression, and the main thing is the jab. He needs to offset Sean Porter's aggression with the jab, and that's what Kell Brook did. But Kell Brook is also a big puncher, good boxer puncher style at welterweight. Broner, his power just doesn't look as impressive at welterweight. So this is a good fight. I'm glad to see he's in shape. You guys drop your thoughts. What do you think of Broner's shape? Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next videos, Ego signing off.
It's a real privilege and experience working with Adrien. His style and the way he moves is like a big cat. He moves and thinks like a cat. His cat-like ability and reflexes is like a cat. I feel Khan has the ability and the God-gifted talent, plus his recuperative powers are second to none. It makes him a threat to anybody in that division.